Guys, welcome back to the channel. So there's this video of mine that has been going viral of recent. I've been getting a lot of views on it. It's a YouTube short. I posted it about a year ago or 2 years ago, I'm not sure. It is a tutorial on how to design seamless Instagram carousel in Photoshop, and I don't know what's happening with SEO. It has been getting a lot of views, so I thought, why not do a step-by-step recent video that the search could lead them to the video instead of watching just shorts, like 60-second shorts. So that's what we are going to be doing today. And so this can be posted on Instagram, and it can also be posted on LinkedIn in a way that it will lose that seamless scrolling. Because if you post it on Facebook, I think you can't really get that seamless vibe there, except Instagram and LinkedIn. But I'll show you how to do it in Photoshop. So let us get right into the video. Before we jump right into the video, let me just say that I'm going to show you 2 different ways to create that seamless carousel in Photoshop. Let's jump right to the video proper now. Using Photoshop 2020 to create this this tutorial, you can use any Photoshop of your choice, higher or lower, anything works. So the trick here is in your formatting, or how you create your document. Is how you create your document, formatting your document basically. So I am going to be using 1080 by 1350. That is the Instagram rectangle size, but you can use 1080 by 1080 if you want. My resolution is set at 150. If you have your artboard turned on, you want to turn it off. I don't know what your history is, but my last design work on this, I used artboard. So if your artboard is on, you want to turn it off. You don't need it for this particular trick, this first method. Yeah. So after you named your post, now you're going to go to your width. We are using 1080 by 1350. That's Instagram rectangle size. So you're going to go to your width, and you're going to multiply it by the number of slides you want, and you're going to multiply it using the asterisk mark. So it's going to be 1080 asterisk 5, 1080 asterisk 10 if you want to have like 10 slides. So I have just 5 posts that I want to design, like 5 Instagram posts in a carousel. So I come here, I put my 1080 by 1080 asterisk 5, then I just create. And when it's going to create it as a very long single artboard. It has multiplied, like this is basically 5 slides. And how are we going to know about it? We're going to go to view. The next thing you do is to go to view. Under view, you have new guide layout. So under the new guide layout, you have like your target margin. My margin is always on, but for the purpose of this video, you have to like turn it off. So what you need is your columns. You toggle on the columns. We multiply the artboard, the canvas by 5. So the number of columns we have now is going to be 5, and the gutter will be set to 0. Gutter means just the space between each slide. So we're going to set it to 0, and it has already divided the slide for us. So when you are designing, you know that, okay, this is slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, slide 5. So you know what content to place there that will make the post engaging for your viewers. So that's the reason why we are using guides, and you can see it's just one full layer. So you can now I'm trying to like just create a design. So when I have this create this long background white, just change the color just for the sake of this video. It's going to cut across. So this is how it is. It's just one canvas and just one layer, and any design you want to place on it, you're going to place on it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to import a design I created as a seamless carousel. I created on my Instagram. I designed it in Illustrator, but I'm going to bring it here to Photoshop. So I'm going to export it as a single, like that long 1080 by 5 1080 by 5 post. I'm going to just drop it here so that it can fit into the size. So now this is the image I exported from Illustrator. So I exported it as just one, like all of it. So I'm just trying to adjust it to fit, to make sure that it's according to how I wanted it. And you can see that the first slide is not that seamless, like going through leading into the second one, but the second post is leading into the third post, the third post leading to the fourth post, the fourth post leading to the fifth post. I mean, that's just the general aim of seamless carousel. But if you don't want your design to cut across each artboard, that's also fine. You can make it individual. So after designing, you want to go to your slice tool, and the slice tool, you can find it under the crop tool, like drop down menu of the crop tool in Photoshop, as you can see. So I've clicked on the slice tool. You can see the style is normal, the width and height are grayed out. Please just take notice of it. And slice from guide is what you're going to click on. So when we are setting up our canvas, we went to view, and under view we went to create a new guide layout. And under that new guide layout, I told you not to turn on your margin. So if you had your margin turned on, that you had top margin, bottom margin, just to help you guide your design, if you click on slide from guide, it's going to cut it. All the places where there's line, there's margin, is going to cut it. So that's why I said we have to like remove the margins. So just make sure that your guides are just the columns, so that once it cuts it, because the slice tool is to cut. So once it's cut it's cutting it according to 1080 by 1350, 1080 by 1350. If you have a margin elsewhere, it's going to cut it, and it's going to mess up the sizing, the dimension of your post, and you will not be able to post that on Instagram. So we're going to click on slice from guide, and it has already sliced it. You can see the small numbers on top. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. So now the next stage is exporting. You are not going to use the typical export as. If you use the typical export as, it's going to export as just one long post. That's 1500 by 1350. It's not going to be individual, and you can't post that on Twitter. I said Twitter. God have mercy. You can't post that on Instagram. So how you want to post it is to go to your file, go to your export, and click on save for web. That's Alt-Shift-Ctrl-S for shortcut. So once you click on save for web legacy, it brings out this panel that shows you how it is. So you want to make sure, check these settings, that it is set to JPEG, not GIF or PNG or WebMP. JPEG maximum, your quality is set to 100. Once you're done, you click on save. And when you save it as wherever you want to save it, your desktop, wherever you want to save it, and there you have it. This is what you have. You have your individual posts, carousel 1, carousel 2. So it has cut the longer post for you into individual posts. So there you have it. Now for the second method of doing this one is quite simple and straightforward. This time around, we are going to make use of artboard. So that artboard I said you turn off in the first place, you're going to turn it on this second method if it's easier for you to do, and you don't want to just every time you have to export, you have to slice your artboard. So you're going to click on artboard, and you're going to create a new document. So this is what you have when you create your artboard. Your artboard allows you to have like multiple artboards in a single file. So I just click on that artboard one that you see, and you can see the plus signs on the four corners you can see the plus signs on the four corners of the canvas. So if you click up, it's going to create a new canvas. Or if you click by the side, it's going to create. So basically, if you click any of the 4 points, it's going to create a new artboard at that direction. So I clicked the right direction and created a new artboard 2. So if you just keep clicking, you just keep creating. And so this is where this simple thing just comes. You just have to drag the artboard 2 and just snap it to artboard 1. That's just it. So that I can give you a view of just one long artboard, so you can see that okay, this is how it look like. So that's another way of doing it if you don't want to go through the method of having to slice your artboard. So this one, for your guides, you can use any guides you want. You can use Power Artboard or Canvas. It's going to work well for you. You don't have any problem. And when you are exporting it, you're going to export it normal, like export as, and you're going to export as individual artworks. That is a quick tutorial. I hope you found this useful. If you found this useful, please share it to people that might need it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.